Hello, everybody. I'm running a little late today. I was at Indie Web Camp San Diego and had a great time. Terrific event. Let's do a CSS daily challenge battle. Whew. Truly unusual shape for us here. Don't know what to make of that. Is that a K or is it part of a flag, a little banner that I don't know what it's doing. All right, I'm going with one shape, one shake, and that means I'm going to use my blank template, and then let's do. We're going to do the background to start with a conic gradient. And we're going to do. It's going to be the dark red. That's the dark red, and 75% around, and then we're going to do the lighter red at 0. So that's our shape, roughly. How is this going to come together? Well, it is, trust me. All right, 20, 0. So I'm going to attempt to use margins to make this shape be only the outer edge of this object. We might need to do some hacks along the way, but let's see. Okay, 20, 30. No, that was 30 was correct. And let's get that height correct now. 200, 210, 20, 30, 40. 40 is it. All right, now we use margins. So 30 is the top. 0 is the current right side. And we have to have a left margin. So let's do 3 numbers. So the second one is the one we want to do. So this will move in on the right edge here. So let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 70, 80, 90, 100. I think that's dead on. As you can see, that's very close to correct. Let's do, so the next thing we want to do is a clip path. And so let's do that. We'll do that next. I also need to get the conic gradient to line up correctly, but we can do the clip path first. Reminder, what is a clip path? That is a shape that defines the outer bounds of this object, and it can be any shape you want, and the way it is, its coordinates. So it starts at the upper left corner or the start corner and it goes whatever direction you choose to do. You could do I usually go clockwise around, so I do these coordinates all the way around, and so I'll go here, 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 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points, and then the last point will get us where we want. So we want a polygon, and that's parentheses, and we start at 0, 0. And then we go to, let's say 100 pixels. Let's say 50%. No, we know it's not 50%. We think it's 40%. 0. And then the next point is down, so 40%. And then let's call it 25% down. Oh, and then we get to see that shape. So let's look at the dips. Okay, so we are 50% over, aren't we? 50? No. How about 45? 46, 47, 48, 46, 47. All right, so let's do 47, 47. Not quite right. 48, 46, 46. No. So let's do pixels instead. When they don't line up right, so 2, 3, 4. So 140 pixels. And that's fine. Sometimes the percentages don't work out because there's just that unevenness. When you did your division in school, there's a remainder, and that remainder becomes the edge that is no good. So I think 25% down is correct. So next we're going to go 100% over and 25%. And then it's the reason that shape is wrong. You see, so that's our clip path. So you can actually use that in HTML, but if you had text in this paragraph, you wouldn't be able to read it. It would be completely invisible, and that sucks. You can't do that to people. That's no good. So we're at 4 points. We need to get to 7. So the next point is, I'm going to call it 70% over, and then it's down 50%. Let's try that. And just so that we can control, we think the next one after that is 100%, 100%. So the bottom corner. So now we got to move the one before around. So a little more over, 71, 72, 73, and then down 55, 60, 61, 62. Not quite right, is it? It's all right on one side, but not on the other. And that tells me that we're wrong. So let's go 200 pixels. 10, 20, 21. All right. So this is going to be our problem child. Let's do our final point and see how close we can get. Sometimes it's forgiving. All right, so we got that. So the next one we want to do is the at for this conic grading. So we do at, and I believe we think it's 140 pixels, 140 pixels, comma, or no, 60%, 70%. So I can kind of visualize that diff. Now the two colors are kind of similar, so it's harder to see in the diff, and that's part of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. I think that's dead on. Let's see what's next. This is 100%. Are they going to give it to us? That's a 99.9% match. Not good enough. Not good enough, unfortunately. So you can see that difference. I think we need to be a little lower. So now I'm going to stop using the black or the diff. So when you do the difference between two images and they line up perfectly, you get perfect black. And this is true in Photoshop as well. We showed off mix mode yesterday, and mix mode difference works the same way in Photoshop as it does on the web. So let's move that 5th point down, and to do that we're going to say let's do 100 pixels. Nope. 200, 150 pixels. Let's see, is that dead on? No. How about 2 over? 220 over. Oh, that could be it. So that was actually the problem. Submit. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? And we've done it with 100% match. Great. Minify. Unit replace. Is that the final cleanup? I think that's our final. And we submit for a final score. And we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to stop now. Have a good day. Have a great week.